Hey guys, it's Jordan here with J-Dog Obedience again, and I just wanted to welcome you back to Lesson 5 of your free online puppy class. And today we're going to be discussing how to teach our dogs how to stay. So hopefully at this point you already have your dog doing a slightly longer duration sit, maybe 2 or 3 seconds at least, and our dog is used to sitting nicely in that position. So now what we're going to do is we're going to introduce our stay command, and we're going to introduce our body movement to the whole process. A lot of dogs have a hard time with stay because as you start to move away from them, they just want to stay with you, right? So the speed at which you progress your stay is going to be very important because we want to be able to reward our dog for a stay, no matter how short it is, vice having to reset them and start over. The more you can reward your dog for a short stay in the beginning, the easier it's going to be to build that longevity later, okay? So even if you can't take a full step away from your dog, even if it's just a shift of your body weight and you come back, that's perfectly fine. We just want the dog to know that just because we are moving freely around them does not mean that they need to move, okay? So like I said, it's going to depend on your dog. Some dogs, they're okay with it. They're bigger, they're lazier, they don't care, they sit down, they stay there. Other dogs are not that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our dog in a sit and we're going to give them the stay command. So what I do is I use a little stop sign, I put it right in their face and I say stay. And then what I'll do is I'll take a step back and then I'll come back, click, and reward. The reason why we want to wait until we come back to click and treat is because we want our dog to know that they're to stay put until we make our way back to them and we are releasing them from that movement. If you get away from the dog and then you click and treat, their automatic reaction is going to be to get up and come to you to get that treat, which is not necessarily what we want right now. So again, you're going to put your dog in the sit, you're going to give them that stay command, and you're going to start moving back and then come back, click, and treat. I encourage you to move slowly with this in the beginning, really get them used to staying put. You can start by moving back and then you can start going out to the sides and coming back. And the goal that we want to accomplish by the end of this lesson is to be able to walk an entire circle around our dog. The reason for this is that I would say probably the hardest thing that people have progressing with their dogs is getting them to stay while the owner leaves their sight. Obviously, if you go out of your dog's sight, they want to follow and see where you're going. So by teaching our dog to let us walk around them from the very beginning, there's going to be a second where you completely leave the dog's vision when you're behind them. This is building trust with your dog, it's building trust in the movement, and it's going to make it a lot easier to progress it later. So without further ado, let me show you how it should look. I'll show you how to start, how you should be progressing it, and then how I want it to look at the very end, okay?
Stay. Yes. Stay. Yes. Stay. Yes. Stay. Yes. Stay. Yes. Down. Stay.
Okay guys, so that wraps up our lesson for today. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them below, shoot me a DM or email me at jdogobedience@gmail.com, and I will do anything and everything I can to help you. Otherwise, I hope you guys learned something new today, and I wish you all the best in your training, and I'll talk to you next time.